Writing equations in slope-intercept form. Writing an equation given the slope and a point is what we're going to do first. Okay, so a slope and a point. Write an equation of a line that passes through 2, 1 with a slope of 3. Remember, this is the x coordinate, this is the y coordinate. So we take the y, which is 1, and we come over here and put it instead of the y, equals, the slope is 3, the x is 2, plus b. Then we've got 1 is equal to 6 plus b. Draw our line. Minus 6 minus 6. B is equal to negative 5. So now we've got our slope and our y-intercept, the b, and we can write our equation of the line. So that means it will be y is equal to mx plus b. And we simplify that to be y equals 3x minus 5. Okay, an equation of a line that passes through negative 2, 5 and has a slope of 2. Same process, our x and the y coordinates. The y is 5, the m is 2 because of the 2 here. The x is negative 2, and then we're going to find out what b is. So now 5 is equal to negative 4 plus b. Add 4 to both sides. And that gives us 9 is equal to b. So we come over here to write our equation, and we've got y is equal to 2x plus 9. Bet it's your turn. Write an equation of the line that passes through 4, negative 7 and has a slope of negative 1. Pause the video, do this one, and come back to me. So we've got 4 for x, negative 7 for y. We come down here and we go negative 7 is equal to, slope is negative 1, times x, which is 4, plus b. So that gives us negative 7 is equal to negative 4 plus b. Add 4 to both sides. And that gives us negative 3 is equal to b. Then we come back up and we write y is equal to m, which is negative 1, times x, plus negative 3. And we can just write y equals negative x minus 3. Good job, I'm sure that you got that. Writing an equation given 2 points. Okay, we've got 2 points. What we need is y is equal to mx plus b. You were just shown that if you have the slope and a point, you can write the equation of a line based upon that information. So the first thing we want to do is find the slope. So we've got 3, 1, and 2, 4. X and y, we can let this one be number 1, this one be number 2. So y2, 4 minus y1, which is 1, over x2, which is 2, minus x1, which is 3, gives us 3 over negative 1, or negative 3 for our slope. So m is negative 3. Now we need to have a y-intercept. Well, we do this the same way we did previously. You can choose either set of coordinates here, this point or this point. Let's try point number 1 here. So we've got an x and a y. We let y equal 1. We know that the slope is negative 3. The x over here is a 3 plus b. That gives us 1 equals negative 9 plus b. Draw a line. Plus 9 plus 9. 10 is equal to b. Then we come back up here and we've got y is equal to, the slope is negative 3, x plus 10. One more time. Write an equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. We'll let this be point 1 and this be 0.2. It doesn't matter which one you do, as long as you're consistent whenever you're applying the equation. So m, the formula, m is equal to -6 minus -2 over -5 minus -4. So that gives us -6 plus 2 gives us -4 over -5 plus 4 gives us -1. And negative over negative gives us +4. So our slope is 4. Now let's choose either one of these. Last time we chose point number 1. Let's choose point number 2 this time. So let's see. So we've got x and y. Y equals mx plus b. So we go -6 is equal to, slope is 4 times x, which is -5, plus b. So that gives us -6 is equal to -20 plus b. Draw a line. Plus 20 plus 20. 14 is equal to b. So now we can write our slope-intercept form. Y is equal to slope 4x y-intercept. Your turn. It's time to pause the video, do your best, and then come back and see what you did. Okay, write an equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. First thing we need to do is get the slope. So m is equal to, we'll let this be 0.2, this be 0.1, just to make it a little bit different this time. So we've got -8 minus 0 over 5 minus -7, which gives us -8 over 5 plus 7 gives us 12. We want to reduce this. Both of them are divisible by 4, so we get -2 over 3. So our slope is -2 over 3. So let's choose one of the points to use. We'll choose 5, -8. And let's see what we get here. Y equals mx plus b. This is the x, this is the y. So we go -8 is equal to, the slope is -2/3 times the x, which is 5, plus b. So that gives us -8 is equal to, negative times positive gives us negative. 5 times 2 gives us 10 over 3 plus b. Draw a line, add 10/3 to both sides, and that gives us b is equal to -8 plus 10/3. So we change this. We can change this into thirds. 1 goes into 3 times. 3 times 8 is -24 over 3 plus 10 over 3 gives us -14 over 3. So we have a y-intercept of -14 over 3. We're running out of space here. Let me erase something here. So get rid of this. Change the color of our marker. We have y is equal to -2/3 x minus 14 over 3. And it would really be better probably to write this as a mixed number. So we'll write y is equal to -2/3 x minus 14 divided by 3 gives us 4 with 2 left over, so that's 4 2/3. Alright, the table shows the number of domestic flights in the U.S. from 2004 to 2008. By the way, a domestic flight is one that's within the United States. International flights go outside the United States. Write an equation that can be used to predict the number of flights if it continues to decrease at the same rate. See, it's gone down in 2004 from 997 to 2008, 9.37 million. Okay, so we're going to try this. All it means when it says write an equation that could be used to predict the number of flights is write the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line. So you've got to fill in y equals mx plus b. So you need the slope and you need the y-intercept. So let's try the slope first. Slope is equal to, here's our x, here's our y, here's point number 1, here's point number 2. We can choose those 2 points. Point number 2, 9.37, minus point number 1, 9.97. Point number 2, which is 8, minus point number 1, which is 4. We can ignore the 2000 part of it. That gives us 0.6, negative 0.6 over 4. When we do that, we get negative 0.15. So now we've got the slope. What we need to find now is the y-intercept. So we come over here and we choose, let's choose 8 and 9.37. Let's choose this point right here. So we go y, which is 9.37, is equal to negative 0.6, oh, excuse me, 0.15. Negative 0.15 times 8 plus b. That gives us 9.37 is equal to negative 1.2 plus b. Add 1.2 to both sides, and you get 10.57 is equal to b. So now we want to write our equation in slope-intercept form, and we come over here and we write y is equal to m, which is negative 0.15 x plus 10.57. And that's the one that we'll use to be able to predict the number of flights that will occur in a later year. You can use a linear equation to make predictions about values that are beyond the range of data. This is called linear extrapolation. And what we're going to do is estimate the number of domestic flights in the year 2020. So we've only got information to 2008 on this chart, but we want to know what's the effect going to be in the year 2020. So we use the same equation and we go y is equal to negative 0.15 x plus 10.57. Now let's go back to the previous slide. When we did it for 2008, we put an 8 there. So when we do it for 2020, we're going to put 20 here. So that gives us y is equal to negative 0.15 times 20 gives us negative 3 plus 10.57. Y is equal to 7.57. So the prediction is that we would have 7.57 million flights in the year 2020.